Michael was born and raised in a world steeped in magic and dark spirits. From the moment he could understand, his life was different. His father was a sorcerer, a man who dealt in ancient rituals and whispered incantations. His grandmother, a seer or fortune teller, was his father's trusted assistant, her eyes often distant, seeing things others could not. Michael's earliest memories are filled with shadows and strange presences. He remembers feeling a chill even on warm days and seeing fleeting shapes in the corners of his vision that no one else seemed to notice. He knew, even as a small child, that he was surrounded by Djinn and other strange beings.
Life in their house was never quiet. There were always hushed conversations, the scent of burning herbs, and the rhythmic chanting that would sometimes echo through the night. Michael was a curious child, and he often watched his father and grandmother at work. He saw them perform rituals, sometimes for people seeking help, other times for purposes he didn't fully grasp. He saw the fear and desperation in the eyes of those who came to them, and the strange power that seemed to emanate from his father. When Michael was just 12 years old, his father and grandmother began to teach him. It wasn't like learning to read or write. This was a different kind of education. They taught him about the different types of spirits, how to call upon them, and how to control them. They showed him ancient texts filled with symbols and spells. He learned about offerings and sacrifices, about the delicate balance between the human world and the unseen. It was a dark apprenticeship, and Michael, though young, absorbed it all. He practiced the rituals, at first hesitantly, then with growing confidence. He began to feel the power himself, a strange, intoxicating sensation. The turning point came one night, during a particularly intense ritual. Michael was present, observing, when one of the high-ranking Djinn appeared. It was a terrifying, yet awe-inspiring moment. In a ritual that bound him to this powerful entity, Michael was marked with blood. It was a moment that changed him forever. He felt his heart harden, a coldness settling within him. From that day forward, he was no longer just an apprentice. He was a sorcerer in his own right. He began to practice magic, using his newfound abilities for various purposes, sometimes helping, sometimes harming, always seeking more power.
His personal life became tangled with his dark path. He entered into a relationship with a woman named Sarah, and they lived together, but their connection was never truly pure. The magic he practiced demanded certain conditions, certain sacrifices, and these often interfered with his relationships. Sarah, though she didn't fully understand the depths of his involvement, felt the strange energy around him, the secrets he kept. Their life together was fraught with tension and unspoken fears. Later, Michael tried to marry a woman named Emily, hoping for a normal life, a way out of the shadows. But the Djinn he had bound himself to would not allow it. They tormented Emily, making her ill, causing her to act strangely, until their marriage crumbled. He saw the pain he caused, the destruction that followed him, but he felt trapped. He tried to leave the world of magic behind many times. He would try to stop practicing, to break free from the spirits that clung to him. But each time he tried, a strange illness would overcome him. He would feel weak, disoriented, as if his very life force was draining away. The only way to alleviate the suffering was to return to his dark practices, to appease the spirits he had invoked. It was a vicious cycle, a prison of his own making. Now, Michael finds himself in despair.
He is tired of the shadows, tired of the constant demands of the unseen world. He longs for peace, for a life free from the influence of Djinn and dark magic. He knows he has walked a long, difficult path, and he is unsure if there is an escape. He can only hope that somehow, somewhere, he will find a way out, a path back to the light.